You know,
window
close. We will be between the one sign and as a sign. And to the way a pending window. Okay.
Because me say them me and Ray, it is based on Baleba. Because at in the morning I may buy you know, na me champion Arsenal.
Okay. But the Baleba na
Baleba comes in
and Arsenal are no more there.
Are no more.
Okay.
Enti munche Baleba nyamba.
Okay.
Enti vesa we dey yanka sirawa so dey kan.
So your Man U, Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool.
Yes.
Okay. And is this something in the Zano? Yeah,
So the Premier League starts tomorrow at the Emirates Sports Stadium. Arsenal hosts to Frank Lampard's Coventry. See, that is the first league game of the season. Now, before league in best start, I was saying the kind Emma Yentie for Yashafo, any the lovers. The followers of the Premiership say, Montias say, in your baby better if you win the Premier League in terms of the rules, referees. There are a lot of changes that you have to understand. Into what I say, oh, Arsenal no Coventry. There are things that you have to understand. Say, now, Omra league. One of them, so too, now, as was like sending a year and a walk up. VR can review second yellow cards. That leads to red card. And first now, you must get yellow card there. The card was say a purple, say a purple. It can be reviewed, you know. Now, second yellow cards can be reviewed. And say more yellow card, a second yellow card. That leads to a red card. VR can review it. Say, if it is not correct. No matter sending no, you can go free. One changes that has been implemented. Goal kick. Okay, Arsenal ne wine na ba mo ne bobo Champions League. And Raya e pass ball ma Gabriel. Okay. And o che ball no. Yeah. Eddie start here. Ba mo ne looking for a penalty. And referee no say there be o hwe sa incident here. Officer even though yes, they are not more request for no. Mramudie kasanate sana oh say later on that was explanation they gave
me busa keke o me say me say
that was explanation
you say yeah buy be the referee e kasa okay
but officer there be side way cannot stand for a penalty now Premier League da emra say keeper no e pass nya pa e the ball no to or the ato wo be so the ato now pass ball now you can't pick the ball again. Ochibona a penalty, they will award it against you. That is the new rule in the Premier League this season. Until you should know, say, keep a pass ball, say, team, no player so much penalty will be awarded against that player now. Oh, yeah, you know. Mr. Otuo, goalkeepers, say, ball no drew bear 80th minute going now. Goalkeepers, ewa dia money coach style. Bonga na washe no adaho. I say, even when there's pressure on the team. So coach at time keepers to pass instructions. No, why say we put now I'm so in the Premier League this season. If a goalkeeper requested for treatment, the moment he requests for the treatment, in the next 10 seconds, I was a team nominating one of their players to go out for 1 minute. The keeper, any person say opera. Na medical team ba food no so a obas wa in the next 10 seconds I was a team nominating one player to go out for 1 minute. In the 10 seconds so more nominated be by force as a captain and so go out. Who follow in keeper no so no agina but there's an exception to that rule. If keeper no goes into contact I say okwachi ball and a contact by no pra that law doesn't apply here. Baby law apply say unse ball no cause abon keeper tenase. Sometimes a intentional if your coach no ama signal say be pressure was so tenase na pass through message bi. Baby na be anya no matenase no request for treatment. If there's no contact now why would you want to put on say me pra medics in mra in the next 10 seconds As a team, no nominating one player to go out for 1 minute.
Now, while the game goes on. Keep anti from.
No, like,
one about 10 seconds.
No, sir.
Na keep an away.
Keep an extra for ma.
Near Bobon.
There be some medicine about on. And so motion we are in the next 10 seconds. Game back to us, let's say play back go out.
No, or neither.
And you are punishing the goalkeeper for time wasting. So I said on what I say. Because last season,
when I subject to how the referee sees it.
Okay.
Who determine Mr. Danam Tenase?
No, almost say if there's a contact.
There's no contact, but any Subrino.
And you know, and when you show you are a player to go out for 1 minute.
So when you Subrino name free,
because most of the times,
Manchester United no more yes and
are the United obitina say.
Because the Omega they be in Premier League mo.
ABC, okay. So last
keep a bit one or Tenase.
Oh, baby, no more.
Why
I'm wasting.
Why?
I want last year Bob and City bar Dinaruma. Camera and capture Pep Guardiola normal catch and on Tenase on pass information on Orevi. No, I did test, especially when there's a pressure on the team. And I said, from the 80th minute going, move with time and I know my idea. No, and so I idea about and injured players, Upra near Bashawa. Last year, 30 seconds, you stay out. This is in Upra near show, you know, come on here 1 minute. Until you show Quadia.
Babonting.
Yes.
Mimpra, you're born now the Dambon.
Medical bank 1 year, you stay out for 1 minute. And sanity, then
United League in Guano.
Substitute players have to leave the second, the full 10 seconds.
Yeah, United League in Guano, Moses Emre.
Oh, what a some ready to protect everybody.
Okay, do you be anything? Tell us the numbers Arsenal and the Raya Arsenal.
The ball was in play. More minutes at the 2024 World Cup, you know. Sorry, 2026 World Cup, more than it was in play in Qatar. And the things say some of the things now, rule now must sound on. A bomber born is in place for a very long time. And Seven who send the BC alcohol and run Chelsea announce almost quite numbers now. I'm one answer ya Chelsea for no Chelsea for no Edio Munse Gomuti. Mzoto. Ya Pedro Akofa number 9 GC. After
Super.
Ja Pedro Akofa Jesse number 9. No man answer the Chelsea for no Muso to say virtually their best striker. Almost from 2024 or 2004 ever. Play be also 9 years in the Biano a problem at the moment. Our Chelsea. They bring in big player. Oba offer 90 now or struggle. Mataya Kesman came 41 matches or 7 goals. Hernan Crespo, look at the ceiling when he was coming to Chelsea. 42 matches or only 13 goals. And the match Chelsea wearing jersey number 9. Omunya Franco Di Santo 60 matches no goal. Fernando Torres upon all board of ball Liverpool's care of 172 matches 45 goals. Radamel Falcao 12 matches, 1 goal. Alvaro Morata, 15 goals. Gonzalo Higuain, 5 goals from 18 matches. Tammy Abraham had his own problem. Lukaku, 44 matches, 15 goals. Aubameyang, 21 matches, 3 goals. And the last one, Liam Delap, 35 matches, 2 goals. Now their best forward, so far they have Joao Pedro. Okofa Jesse Manayano. If Omar Jeffrey, Liam Delap, or they are Joao Pedro. The officer they are hoping say the case of the Jesse number 9 and follow Abrante Feno Japan.
Thank you.
Now Obetia almost our goals now. Thank you
very much. Mr. Obed. Now Mr. Acheampong. Yeah, see and Mr. Obed. Mr. Acheampong.
Some the dorsal. Now and City or nothing no unse me be can one. Yeah. Exclusive behind the scenes of the entire season from transfer plans, recruitment strategy, decision around players to buy and those not to go for, to dressing room conversations after first half, dressing room drama. I'm so Tom release episode 1. Now, a lot of things to learn from Manchester City video. And the first thing is that with great success, there is always a crazy behind the scenes. Success never was for no pamito. Sometimes you need to be emotionally complete and distorted to be able to achieve certain level of success. Because I've been watching some of the videos, the reaction from Pep Guardiola. These people, they are not normal. And I say, when you engage anybody be our successful, no, they've done certain crazy things. Like they've done certain things that the normal person will not touch for them to achieve that level of great success. Because how do you tell me, say, Oyerepa? And when you listen to the passion of Pep Guardiola, they concept, this is a coach why they trouble with the club. Yes, and that was one with Kyle Walker.
That ended in the last season.
No, Kyle Walker
last two seasons
when he was a captain.
Yes. And the videos need be send the bond. You remember the recruitment aspect, and we will have a little thing to tell Ghanaian teams. But I've been watching documentaries around Jose. And a normal person is all. And you watch Pep Guardiola too, and you can clearly see that there are moments that you are down, but as a leader, you need to put the pieces together, go out there, and make it look like you are not down. Even in situations, you are not the one to be blamed for whatever is happening. And we also now think that Ghanaian players need to grow man. Because some of the words are Pep Guardiola used to, and the donation or they address some of the players.
Also on a Yinkoba.
The youth team.
But that is why Omutu Kwanya no Masaba.
Exactly.
What said yeah recently?
Everybody is quiet.
And season end no assassin. Yeah.
Pep Guardiola, like he's demanding something.
The work, this kind of work ethics, that is what pertains there.
And the moment,
yeah, the owns of football, that's what is demanded of everybody. Whether you are a student or your supervisor, so your banker, Juma, or your down, because they are paying.
Yeah,
you charge £300,000 a week. Now over
Moto, this is the particular video that I was talking about. Sebon beat me a slow down. He was talking about the fact that he's currently going through divorce with the most beautiful woman, according to Onono.
Munti.
And what the heartbreaking aspect is, he admit that he loves his wife, and the lady loves her. But also initially, Pep didn't be too, and based on comment, I said, or more time to spend with Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
But Pep is so fixated on the game to the extent that on that time a man and promises or the man and say so just trouble New York baby or give also mama another season. No aside the league nibium also mama another season. And that is the reason sa or donone passing between on and a fade out. But in the midst of all that, I come to you. We lose and me moment mean that, and I see you guys celebrating and dancing. It's also in another video where he was blasting the staff and say, "You lose so much. Met me have no money aje. Na me na me iri jam and still na me jinamu. Time achi, and you guys come to the field and you sleep. That is unacceptable. And we too. Me sure you cannot be normal. And so with me doom certain emotions in you. So we should be up and he must now catch no.
Yes.
Then even after this video, he goes out there to say that he's going to meet the press and he's going to defend them.
Of course.
And he's going to accept them. Just that next time they should make sure say they are not going to let him feel disappointed with the kind of performance. I mean, so a video now, a Pep Koye.
We not one.
This was a Champions League game. And we show video now. Everything points to the fact that at some point now we are exhausted. Especially when some of the players, to some extent, can be shame or cannot say he had to go. And there is more to this video, and I think say a fee party. Yembet now bet say player be coach bad dress room be the attend.
Coach somo ya there.
Yes, yes. Yembe so obia so say and coach bad dressing room obedi matem biem because me to the ekosu we no if they are ready for the big start they should be ready for some of.
I'm so tired. Okay.
Me to na
Right.
born e mame Ryan Cherky die no. Na yendi nkomo bi kakra. Though when Manchester City wanted to get a Kevin De Bruyne replacement, but I want us to this is the boardroom of Manchester City. 43 metrics and I'm still two omu decided whether they should sign Ryan Cherky or not. Moto, and I think that when you are supporters ne kakra ne they can Ghanaian clubs ne kakra. Moto nkoma here can you say Ghanaian clubs ne supporters must move away from club ne koto player. Na player na anya dia. Ne dey aba be good central for some mama player ne buy and we aba be hwie. Because me to share the dressing room of Manchester City. The boardroom of Manchester City. I'm so to metrics or media go in deciding whether they should invest the amount of money in Ryan Cherky. And they considered even his behavior. At some point in time, Ferran Soreno was saying, say, the mentality of Ryan Cherky, no, and it's a no deal of fraud, no, they should not go in for him. So their decision was that they realized that Nebon was less than 40 million. It's 40 million, less than 40 million. Okay, the value is not so huge, so it is in a zone where they can gamble around him. Details, decisions, factors considered before a player will be signed. By a crewman, no more player number. Say training hype player ni yes, and training in a player no buy and what she and central for Juma. But look at Manchester City Moto. And to the behavior of Franchek Moto or Bobo and Fano now to now they wanted to ignore him because of that. But you come and yet all these things come in China Bokra. But look at checking now. It's a bona na what from and I can check here be 80 million be 100 million come China boy because they suspected that his mentality and attitude might not fit into the city principles. Moto, I hope our clubs will go and watch some of these videos and learn a lot moving forward. Moto, maybe see. Okay. Me one Alvarez picture now. Some the actual they are born in Fanto so quick. This is photo shoot Okoye. Everything points to the fact that the boy wants to leave. Yeah. Everything points to the fact that the boy wants to leave. Yes. And I don't think Atletico Madrid is going to get the best out of Alvarez. A typical example was Jadon Sancho's last season at Dortmund when he wanted to join Manchester United. Obio checking the statistics of Jadon Sancho in the last season, it was extremely poor. And even took Carlos Baleba last season. Yes. Yes. Obio ni Baleba be last season the performance drop. No, he wasn't up to standard. The Baleba of last 2 seasons. They know his potential. Psychologically, at some point in time, he was not stable because he wanted to move. And Anfa. Eventually, when Yanni moved, no, I feel it for Julian Alvarez. So we say, why soon be? You can get to this extent, you can deliver, and everything seems to be failing around me too. It's quite unfortunate, but let's see if this deal can happen. Okay. The amount of money is how can you put 500
that is a buy clause. Yes,
realistic.
And young
but on cassette into Obeto. Now, say, Atletico Madrid, they decision.
But a funny town, and
that is a transfer
towards
no misbehaving.
If an attitude or quit training Ghana, no, you could check picture of
Bassa, Omomekana, Zimbim. Bassa is moving on.
They are doing.
No, they are moving on.
And Utian's a flake. I say he needs a number 9, which Doko has told him, say he's working on it. And say, we are. They
are giving them all the respect. They mo be a ding, yenye obi are. Obi enu ho be go to assess ka. Ndomo fa o ma de. Ndi picture anzo Bassa and Jones on go say.
So
my name is Enka. Ushe the generation. Oh yes, me the picture be my bonds is here. Quick one. Na compare be mame. In previous seasons, Alvarez pictures we try Edema Atletico Madrid. Born Abasisi and that. So compare we have with massive change.
Na kwa ne swat crowd. Ne swat.
So I feel Atletico Madrid should do themselves a favor. At some point in time, you need to cash out on a player.
Because the player is more important than the club.
The fans might not really accept the boy. Boy, no. So mo Gina Tum and then a share boom. Ebe asem foforo.
When he comes and scores.
No, he's not going to score.
Psychologically, Moto. Because of how Moto, look at the difference. This was last season.
Hey, my doctor be home.
But winter's past.
The boy to play for
This was 2025.
Oh, my bass ass now.
And 2026,
they are making a lot of investment. On make me the league in a food. Then you want him to sell to the closest rival. I don't know corporate league say. Konaka Bob Bass and Omonja League in India. Meanwhile, we also making him doing investment.
So, Moto also 2024, 2025. Nina no kucha picture no sir.
Okay.
And it's able to radio to music. I don't really think they can really have a solid season with him. As to say the readiness to deliver. Born in fact 2024 the enemy problem. I don't think it be the best for Atletico. They should find a way out. Or they say Moto, if the deal can even evolve around 180, they should just listen to the terms of the boy. A happy player will give you more and solid performance. No, to this 2024.
I can't be a problem.
What's the first bit?
2024.
The first bit? Munko be mo.
Just a bass a giant.
I'm the first bit choir. Munko be mo.
No, to 2024.
Madrid the 150 choir. And the Bassa, Momo Kwana is 120.
What I am fun, so they should make the deal around 180. That should be good enough.
Bassa Gramin or Munya.
Oh, and when news bar said they want to go for Lotero Martinez, but I think Alvarez is the best man.
Alvarez
is the best man.
Okay, you come a quick we are as a Tino Trust. Nana Quisi Safo. Nana, net saying. Nana and the year marketing manager Emma Kantanka Heba Pharmaceuticals. So nim see ka Kantanka dia na wonim. Na Safo ye we abusuani ana. Ana say
ya say dia owodi mpa no
ne ye bo ne ye to no bedin.
Nti ye papa apostle Dr. Engineer Kwadwo Safo de ne din egu ahodo bebre we fi ahodo pi mu.
Mpa.
Ti emu bi wo hwa de yento no ana no so na atete ya ba bedu Safo.
Fine. Ase ne din no ne ntete no kwa nyansunsanso wo so. Mehwe wa me hu ne niema bi kakra wo mu. Nyame nhia. Na mo ko ne sen Kantanka de yemje car ne ade na mo ye car no na mo ye TV na boy ensem ana aso no na eba no de yesu ano ne eso Kristo asafo ko mo nko hospital o yare ahaban ne ade ne eno abi na engineer doctor engineer ede wura mu amunya we ana
sanity se wo hwe apostle Dr. Engineer Kwadwo Safo a
apostle Dr. Engineer Kwadwo
Safo Kantanka
wow
abrabo ba wiase be boy no na ne mpompon so ese nipa ho beto mo na we fiti preko penso anye bibi nti ade bi ode ba abonten ne yen ne wo fie ne de yenim se eyemfie bebre nhwehwemu na papa eye dia yehunu wo TV so a ye boy ensem e kamfo no ho no waye nimpe bebre obeye bi na ase obeye bi na eye na oda ho na osore ho saa nanso ebe pia abonten na ababe ye nimonyam hye enti sa wo hwe Kantanka Herbal Pharmaceuticals a Paul a one man terms so ababe sin edikanfo eye infie beye eduonu 20 years of research na akoso into sa products ya ene yedi hu nkomo no ye papa etirimu po ba akope se e wose nipa etumi tina seche na odi nkwanfie a Nyankopon de ma no na omin enye no kre se Nyankopon ma nipa infie kuma bi se onfantina asati so nti no de oba na se we di 60 ne 70 mu a onhye dan hu se wanyin sa efi se de bia na se ma na oka se wodidi yie na wohwe waduane enso yie wohwe waduro num yie na woda yie a eyade a obetumi anyi ache bebri nti sa nhwehwemu no ene abode mu nyansape ne emu nhwehwemu a de ye nhabanma deɛ ɛfrɛ no evidence based plant medicine research no ɛna ɛde kantanka herbal pharmaceuticals ɛbaeɛ ɛno mu ɛna papa ɛma ho kwan sɛ n'aduru a ɔde mfie bebree ayɛ mu nhwehwɛmu emulate herbal supplement ɛno nso ɛmbra edwaman so na ɛmbra mbɛboa Ghanafoɔ yie paa aduro wei ɛyɛ FDA approved for immune system support and general well-being ya papa tiri mu pom no kyerɛ yɛn sɛ asogyafoɔ a Nyankopɔn de dom yɛn sɛ ɔmo mbɔ nipadua no ho ban no ɛwɔ sɛ odi kan hyɛ saa asogyafoɔ no den na yareɛ ntumi amba mbɛtena nipadua no mu sɛ wohwɛ statistics ɛwɔ abɔnten na 2 out of 3 deaths 2/3 deaths globally is caused by NCDs sɛ yɛka sɛ NCDs a yɛkyerɛ non-communicable diseases hypertension wom diabetes wom cancers ahodoɔ no ɛwom yɛkyerɛ lifestyle oriented disorders ɛnna wobɛte yɛse celebrity wei agya yɛn hɔ influencer wei agya yɛn hɔ nipa ase mɛsi kɔ wobɛbisam no na ɛyɛ hypertension ɛne ne nsunsuanso ahodoɔ bi te sɛ stroke ɛne adeɛ ɛna ɛtae akyiri nti ya papa tiri mu pɔ mu no ɔde aduro bi ba a ɛbɛboa abɔ nipadua no ho ban kane na sɛ saa NCDC bi mpo wɔ hɔnom a ɛno nso aba abɛboa nti ɛnyɛ yɛn nwanwa sɛ obi bɛfrɛ na wakyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɔwɔ hypertension anaasɛ ɔwɔ diabetes anaasɛ ɔwɔ viral condition bi te sɛ hepatitis B ɔwɔ arthritis aduro no ɛɛboa no driverfoɔ adɔktafoɔ nursefoɔ yɛn a ɛyɛ adwumaden na mawia so adansidie ɛba nyinaa no ɛnhyɛ da anyɛ nwanwa bebree ɛsiane sɛ yɛnim tirimupɔ a ɛtae aduro emulate herbal supplement a yɛ papa ɛde baayɛ n'akyi
emulate herbal ano yɛ supplement
yes
ebi na esi wɔ yi
ɛno bi na esi hɛ
na no ɛyɛ dɛn
wei ɛboa asogyafoɔ a ɛwɔ nipadua mu no wɔn sɛ ɔka kyerɛ kronkron na ɔse obi nkɔ hoɔdenfoɔ mfie kɔgye fie no mmɔ so agye wɔ akyekyere hoɔdenfoɔ nansa ansa na yareɛ bi bɛtumi aba bɛtena wɔ nipadua mu no ɛwɔ sɛ asogyafoɔ a ɛwɔ nipadua mu saa yareɛ di kan bu nkamfo ɔmo so ɔmo na ɔmo yɛ immune system no they are the first line of defense nti sɛ wonya biribi etumi boost immune system a condition bi a ɛbɛba wɔ nipadua mu biara bɛba abɛto asogyafoɔ a ɔmo abo ɔmo ho yie na ɔmo ho nso yɛ den nti aduro wei ne market authorization ɛyɛ immune system support and general well-being na mmom no off-label use ahodoɔ bi a ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ sɛ ɛboa nkurɔfoɔ with hypertension ɛboa nkurɔfoɔ with diabetes na nsɛn mu yɛte sɛ honourable minority leader ɛka ho asɛm on the floor of Ghana's parliament ɛsan sɛ aduro wei yɛde boa ne foundation a ɔwɔ ɛwɔ Gomua ɔyɛ hepatitis screening ɛne ɛho treatment na doctorfoɔ data a ɔmode abrɛ ɔno ɛyɛ sɛ ɔmo ha bi ɛfa emulate herbal supplements no edu baby viral load no ntumi kran detect edu non detectable
the kono no
ɛkɔ a ɛyɛ ade a ɔmode ka ɔmo abrɔfo duro ho edi dwuma no ɛbo ɔmo yie paa wei yɛ data yaboa no
yɛ fɛn sɛn
emulate herbal supplement
any treating bi a
de bi ni din a no
so don ka say kantanka ayi no
kantanka do na ni ti da bottle no said ya etwe gu o kasamfoni no so
okay
o de also pe kantanka do na ni ti eda toa no ho no ya ye ni sei e de kire se papa kire yen se abibiduro wotumi nanso denti a entumi nkɔ nanim ye se standards ahodo a broni di atoto ho ama no e ya ade a wo hyedan fa nkɔ adwindwin mu nti no wo deɛ na ɛyɛ papa kyɛn ɔno no deɛ ne de bia na akadem nti ɔma any security features bebree gu ho a ɛbɛboa abɔ aduro no ho ban nti wo hwɛ deɛ wa ha yɛ frɛ no temper proof hologram a yɛatwerɛ kantanka wɔ so sɛ minya wai temper proof hologram we pɛ kantanka no ɛbɛkɔ na atwerɛ void ɛbɛtwerɛ void on the package and the hologram nti hologram yi wo hwɛ so a wobɛhu sɛ yɛatwerɛ kantanka pharmaceuticals a yɛ logo ɛka ho sɛ wonya wipe ɛbɛkɔ nti ka kyerɛ yɛn nkrɔfoɔ de bia sɛ wokɔtɔ aduro no bi na wo ho void wɔ so a obi ɛde ne nsa ka aduro no ɛntɔ woyi efiri ne bottle no mu nso a sɛ kantanka deɛ ebi mmaada sɛdeɛ anim no ɛna ɔyɛ nti wohwɛ a void no ɛna abɛda so no asan atwerɛ ɛwɔ package no so ɛma uhu sɛ void aba so kantanka na nya de ɛbɛsan aba biem o de bɛtae so sɛ den enya de a ɛbɛsan aba nti na ɛkyerɛ sɛ aduro no yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɔ aduro no ho ɛban sɛ wobie so a sei ɛna ɛte wom Wow. Say yamano adia asom ejina na etumi aboa.
Oh.
Packaging na no dey.
Bottle ya ewo mi yen na ye ewo gomu ampota ye wo HDP bottles manufacturing plant. Ye papa nkasa ama ye we WHO certified pharmaceutical bottle. Was ye die drogum. Enti no ohwa papa mfoni ene da ho ne din kantanka no na yatro e de agu ho no. Ohwa ase a ensroma du mienu akese baako eda ntamu ewa ha. Ansa na company logo no nso eda eso. We ni na security features ahodo a ye papa share da tena ase edwen ho se yemfa nka ho na emboa. Yenkwa ye de ani abibiduru a ewo leaflet. Leaflet no yatro wo twi mu. Yatro English na yasan atro French. Yenuanon francophone countries etwa ehu ehyanti.
Omso no mbi.
Omonso enya eso emfa so nti we ni na etirimupo ye papa de ba ye say abibiduro ye herbal medicine no was say etumi kwa abuchi. It has to transcend international borders. Nti no say betumi aye ne saade a susu dia hodo abroni dia to ho no was say eduru hu nempo yetumi etra efise bibini nso ebetumi aye.
Yamfra mo he. Mo number way.
Your numbers no 05.
Ensem no onka nyu. Yentie bi yen je nyan so bia idin hwe.
Enye easy. Edro we de was so bia ma ne nsaka bi. Esan se se ye kire nimdie ne nyansa akọ edro we mu a enya asem ketewa.
Ewo he na ne number is saying na he no bi benya bie.
Herbal ne pharmacy shops ahodo ni na krom ha on sabeka bi. Okọ Misty Herbal, Colinac, obesin ko Rans Pharma, PFE. Dudu bi a wo pa tu bia on sabetumi aka bi. Yenya ye won kan o kan shi drugstore lane dodo bi a ope bi a on sabeka bi major pharmacy bi e ben won portemu de for retail de abusu bebre takrade ne portemu ba bi a obefa bi a ya de a won sa ebetumi aka adro emulate herbal supplement o kwa de also ope kantan ka adro na ni ti eda bottle no ho no ya de a won sa beka bi obetumi afrɛ 0535 11 28 73 0535 11 28 73 so friend na aye bi ampa cho de send them WhatsApp message e be cho pharmacy e ben a won sa ebetumi akadi.
Wow nana kwesi safo say bibiduro no ye wo mu types o ejedi we anodin
Paul our man tema wa be see di kan for kantanka no
Omo track record of pa omaye
yeah that's right.
Nti se san pa wo track record see di so
ba me just say we wo de be mo bia na wo de be mo bia zame ya
we dey wow dia
okay ma nya ne ntema omo mu piepie dem ano ye ni mom so track record there titi na no afa say na afi ba ko pe no de be mpa cho ba ko pe
de owure mu no
ba ko pe
o track record of
no kwesi ya da masisi number no so bi we na ade ma me ntu no so number no so bi
na but your numbers no 0535 11 28 73 pharmacy ni herbal shops ni na
so we dey anode we dey
the package e bo am so to we easy
na ejuma am ye ka ye TV dey ene dey ka ton fa ba okay na we anu anana all right, go see that simpitino. Yami jamu pa na but omunya hu protocol bia. Omunya hu protocol bia. Na me o no mo koi. O see here, o so nim kwan no. Tino yeah koi.
Okay, anya yanka busafo sa Franco ena yede no eto so na Franco de wa beti nka bia no ya fa bosobo no ede manom Ghana nyina no se the drivers chim nkofo nsa fo machi ya tum no no akasa tuni diem ni nyina mo no Franco de nyema ni nyina na besua wa hwese bo no dollar nda so jande gina ebeda brane eno ntie na wo bepe no kesa Antoine iPhones ato a abusua ya hye ne nso se ne phones no papa ho accessories eka ho wo wie pa no aka se smart TV Franco ne washing machine ni nyina mo no microwave blender generator CCTV camera function your monitor video anytime anywhere obi ampe bi CCTV there office or bank ho or hall ho fifi fro no obehia bi wo ho na abusua ahye de ekoso e won patam ho ani fie ho ni nyina mo no ya frɛ no e was 0245 316969 0245 031 6969 0501 538 605 number simienu wadradum na chesa oba jaba dradum oruma konko clinic new kajetia honyina no franco eto nsa ediafro owie pa kai enura ena mete agan range of product ho ede hire wo se agan de mesusu amena na omopema agan entokwa na agan nyina no ase ene se waye in such a way se urani paduane mu a emwa bia ekutia wo no obone pokekra na afi wada form to di kan eye prekasa garlic mixture ede baye osiano de immune booster enko ni paduane mu ti dan de nyina yade bia nka ekutia wo no wono wodi ka miemia yade no so da hodada ti dan de nyina be 5 years na nwura hospital de biara da na ho den ebreko na mu no ennam se owura tokrobo na ibi mu nti no infection de obeti bi both ema ne mema wonko pa bi na fe mo mfa ento ase owie pa na obedwen agan malamis malaria no seconds bia na achi abofra no achi panyine no na oda hontuntum ni nti bomade koto agan malamis owie pa mese enne nhwemu chaza typhoid no se de esi ban nsu papa ban ene enya nom bomade kope agan malamis ne ntu typhoid no ase wa mokoto agan herbal mixture and capsules mema wodi pia oba tum say yes ampa wo adwuma no ekon kan ye papa sanza ya agan nti o se si oba no na je say yes wa yi sofo yi bese wo de dendene wurawura mramre ni mu bibia kama owie pa na je say obomode akope herbal mixture no so eno nso de waist pains any menstrual problem no ebetu ase obia nkope agan herbal tonic eno de eyemojadro onu mu adan da nyina no ho fe na fe uja wona so 0500 888830 0241 60 4702 na jese wonya aga range of products ni bi etimi ato ene wo hunu Bayport for bi ne number ne maw na afi wo kokuma se amekom ba bi Bayport wo bia ne nso ndom be kan no number ne be boa wo e wo 0242 288915 eno eye market number no Daniel de ne 0244 598400 mo mo for broadcast ne oba ha no number ne 0558 119281 Eugenia number no 0559 980891 na chese wonya Bayport ama investment no watime akoye ewo na so ye ene ya wada ebusia kai se obomodem ye ko weekend mu nyina no fa hodin ko di weekend no nipa mretia eno nti odman kwanya nton sanfro na wo hodi a ko hwe ma me ne friends international mama abe ba me waduro papa ni nyina no ene se sekese yade no kokwane fa so a wotimi tu ase no ene bradwen enti ase so yes sekla ni aduro obokono no wa chine pokika na abefe abafa no nya kwan ko school na ma me nso ade no ho etwe ya bonsamfo ne abafu yade bi wo abusuamu a abusuan nton ye nware wo fie ho momade fa ko na fe wontu ase stroke na de nkofo to fam samanko bezo 2 years one pa no kwan na de s ne enu achi no owie de hu hunu a no de pressure no ade agya kwan malaria no saa so na ulcer no fibroid no no ye ne zalom kama ade amount momadem na kota na so apatapa new side junction usi junction no so ape 195 minutes taxi rank no taxi no 2 minutes obobi pono ape ne board no so no hwe onsa ni paso 2020 yellow ho na be hunu international mama abe number ne 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0506 abe 460 abe 208 abe na just why na kama Helen Multimedia Helen Multimedia wone kale I diocese Kumasi media na akabum say debi yen kamum say we in a station of the cross a movie near premiere 23rd Saturday yasam and making 23rd Saturday 22nd August channel so Saturday 22nd August yen na yekohia e wo CCB auditorium anopano red carpet no na just say o ma share ho tenumre no num 5:30 p.m. na red carpet na fiti as first show 6 p.m. na second show 8 p.m. ni nyina na say oko Roman Catholic Church we ni Roman Hill KLC there so benya bi etekiti ni bi ato ho wa mo odo office Catholic Church na bi ho St Paul's ubenya bi ato tafu Roman mo nyina mo kwan so no mepe bi nto ho Roman bi ebe wo bia no bowuram yes movie na a true life story yen show the doctrine of Roman Catholic Church menko kabi de biarada menware Roman ni bema menware Roman ni ba mo mpa yen se rade so enyi nyina yen tro na nkofo to gu nkofo ani eno nti bomodem na on the day kotrase na yen show wa bra wutu 100 Ghana 40 Ghana 190 Ghana as VIP channel so far phone sisi anato na avoid the pressure no star 713 star 33 star 58 hash na chese wato ticket phone so star 713 star 33 star 582#. What were we? Number near 0243 128914 and 0246 1071955. No, so what to me at all. Tenated no, Maton Sadia Fro, Yananama nom, Abuawomo, and a net, Yansuaba was a tradition goes on. A tenated Venake, Wabama may be see the Berada, Sadan in our boonsa, now bones, Sally Church, Wakosaka, where you menquage my best and our trade, made it you were this year. Tibomadi Pebisu, the Biaukem, baby and ABC, not Venacano, with the two Sayadianos, so I say, one Mokoto tenated Malacano, Monshanoso, a malaria typhoid. And an Indian monosonom, which you go gaga, and say a strawberry, Acho, Wunya Malaka, and Bia, a Busias Adiano, a Tubutra, would be Cototena to Magmesha, one even Dada, also no Cotobe to us here, would be soon himself, and from a gas Nabijan Yemono, or Totena to Magmesha, a Busis Adiano quine, what it attack Hayan Castle, Danny Danano, Emma when you so, and now come, not just say, and Yama and Yakama, Hayano dear, a Bibaya, Penaja say, a bomb when you so at the hall, before capsules. Before capsules, Bema was shas yet before no, nay, Juma, to no Banishia, Pais, Nemfifin, what you would dear him, Nampania Cotrans said, Manana, wo ye, Coso for light, bast of wa, honey 0552 713 604. One more on market, no 0548 705 457. Nanyama Ayakama, power, or Henry Coso doya, and there was a man cow said, Mama Dembra, oh no runner say, yeah, I will come as if a Yasabu 2 road, a Diana Junction and Swa, not just never call your bomb boy ready, not just an Inamono, I cry a Cabina ACP road, power bar stop, Takra de Air, Naji Estate, on a bank and a pain, Nina is a fatty liver, hepatitis B and C, prostrate, fibroid, kidney stone, yet the scan diaba, what it live care, liver nasum, and air cane, absolute liver cranipo, into a modern Nayamojuma, Nanyama and Konkai, and you pay Nano, medical culture will say, Okona Suya, Wakum, Editia, a 0244 544 422 0244 544 422. Not just a Yama Edna come. Until now, Elder Richard Felgazi, and then when you finish here, a dunum pepe, or no, and I do not find Nana Sibihene, Nana special birthday, Uncle and family. I know, so Tino Aboni didn't lovers of the fan club. Ah, okay. So say they are Muslim Anna. Oh, Yajuatum. Okay, Yajuatum. Ohio name. Aha, oh, okay. And they say when was saying 50? Because I am at 50. Okay. Yes. Elder Richard Feli. Very good. Gazy. Very good. Nana Asibihene. Very good, boss. Oh, okay. Nana, happy birthday. And Jennifer Dagby. Onosu Kahon. Jennifer Dagby. Jennifer Nimuda Hobruta. Yes, MJ Electricals. Okay. Okay. Jennifer Dagby. Very good. Okay. Tino. Boss. Edwin de Wabin. Oh. Yeah, that's it now. You're quite a chima soa. And next year, Penny be what a away from Mako, ne, and Yamako Nkwan, one up penny and a wife. Nana Amasewa, if I know Mr. Kofi Amwabing, happy birthday. Or yeah, Techima and Kumasi based businessman. And Naoda from a Sidu Mako, and then an from Mako manager. Manager. Yes. And then a year. And as I know the Engan Zayana. The wife. Mr. Kofi Amwabeng wife. The wife, okay. No who can he? So better than Ganche. Now, Alfredo. Better than Ganche. What to free me? Wow, go here, you know. Wow, go here, bro. Wow, go here, you know. Obada last week, I know her. Ebiswa, what friend now, who had been in Tina on better. Okay. Babo, why not do DJ Jenny? Oh, yeah, you DJ. Babo. Now, you're missing the cockroach frame back. I know what I'm out. What's to be fair? That be Sasa America. So I like you too. So I do better. And why you say what I'm out? Listen to the okay. But yeah. Tama. Match fixing allegations are bastard. Hits Ghana FA. Ghana FA loses 5 million sponsorship deal, according to the Cambodian FA, in a workshop for clubs and players. Tama,
Cambodia FA4 no, I say Ghana, you lose $5 million every season to match fixing.
Why sports and integrity matters
ahead of the commencement of almost season, you know.
And now omuma reasons why match fixing should not be encouraged.
And you almost say why it matters.
For the league and the team reputation, impact on sponsorship. The impact on sponsorship, the na facilitator no. Echo fast say Ghana match fixing allegation. Ghana FA loses $55 million headline sponsor deal. Akwe wabwa $5 million and now bribery match fixing allegations indeed. Okay.
August 2nd, 2021. Ghana FA loses
written by
Samuel Otuo-Acheampong. Ghana Football Association have lost headline sponsor deal worth $5 million over the allegation of match fixing. The 2020-2021 football season was staged without headline sponsor. However, the country's governing body were on the verge of sealing a headline sponsor for the Ghana Premier League, but the deal was scrapped over allegation of match fixing. A report by Kumasi-based Pure FM indicates that the FA have lost the deal, which is worth $5 million. You know, a story that was on my background. And you know, more case study, more examples of.
And now the GFA president.
I say Krobi FA in Ghana. Almost say because of match fixing. You know, now headline sponsor of $5 million, and a number because of Saudi. This is the background.
Okay. Right. You trust well.
Sebakunde medical Congress is ongoing, and sports minister say Ghana football no say ebe ya efiri nyina say anye yesu a ye nyina ye ka ho na amana ko ni sa. Nti sports minister no di sem a ode agya yen e wo ho enso so eno no. Kotoko has asked Emmanuel Entry and Saka Dauda to get clubs or they continue training with the youth side. I'm saying the crowd in Chichimwamba say enye bibi boni bi.
Zach na so be Chichi.
And Zach is so one lawyer.
Me dem say normal.
According to Zach no say lawyer na say the protocol and the players be go free abra protocol nya so faso bia.
That Chichemu ho kakra the entire players be go free. The lawyer's argument. Na ba for nto aso na.
Kind of FIFA regulation of player status and there was a number of games a player has to play in the season. And yes, I'll be with me trigger say for contract termination. And see, that is one area that I have offer. But and yet automatic say oh yeah no trigger. I was trying to give a lawyer no example. Say for example, me so say the legal team Raheem Sterling one ebia Emmanuel Nchumuobi. At least we can say it to a fact. Only be those backing Raheem Sterling. But for 6 months, no only junior team in training. Someone is Amran they could have triggered it. But he was there training with the junior team, taking salary until January when your club coin. So you understand? CCIT I say Leon Delap. He's training in isolation. A lot of say man and but on panel. Onyano. Enti yen register no. So when your team anqua, you continue to remain training in isolation. You check every month. Enti the law no enye ade so easy say o sorry ya na okwa trigger. Say you register me no me ko. Say okay no. As long as Koto continues to give you all your entitlement. You understand? Yeah. You in the early stages here. So Kotoko unregister wa. You can
so activating number of matches, so that will be at the end of the season.
Yes, San American because only whether you registered in January or not. Etienne many ya ko kind no football last year now. Of course Sunday we no close man register now. He walk free and
okay. Interesting.
The law is not just like that.
Interesting.
Say man register Sunday you walk free. No, the law is not like that.
But I think the best scenario is players need team no. Their respective management teams as they should sit down with the clubs and get clubs for the players. Because when your team or my player now, no matter what happens to you at the end of the season, you'll be issues with form. And some may not come back. But where I want to agree with the lawyer is like your Monkanche players in them. So I say, because him say, I'm running team in Kotoko, you on from plans much. I think they should have. If you are not players, they difficult. And yes, I immediately no more. No more because player power. No, sometimes I think that's where it's coming from. I'm told that I've had offers for a brave Susine. I'm saying in your honey, we want to stay here. I'm so
in this case, Martinez.
Eventually, man register man come you have to train with
the use.
And near 12 will be amount. There is taking 265.
But who always can award you? Onye
bi president ni bo boni kwa wie
onye ba bi go ba bi obetena
so yes aso ni pa boni sem so we need
man na wo ka say clubs no so to take that wage bill off their sometimes you let them go nanka what save that amount. So in the case of a friend Emmanuel for example, I know for a fact say on its team positive it's usha me right up yesterday I was saying ne entourage why are they not so advising the club say boy I cannot less than 1 year contract to Kotoko so munya it's just go and place a call to Kotoko just sort yourself out easy no boy no than wait for this unnecessary then
but we may not know side difficult it could be Kotoko
no for Kotoko the only difficult part is we are not terminating the contract at a point naka Kotoko be terminating but Mote say positive for no were interested in him no for say ni Argentina ebianka
so positive also assume say ekwanda ho bafo
Timer in his quest for the third term agenda sponsorship for for Division 1 clubs and buses are to be distributed at today's Congress and he enu yakakra ya peke enso Congress na se a eno so no
unu enya bus here okay captain you go ahead
I said buses in there I said there was a promise say omombe defense be or Division 1 but now first I be by him to say if I'm wrong I think the first one on distribute here has to do with the positioning I think first and second or something like that and now or distribute buses at the clubs so I want to believe say as a continuation of that we know sober but whatever being the case what happens statement with regards to Sakane Emmanuel what's the name Emmanuel Mchidi I want to know so today be am say maybe Kotoko with this new board and the management technical team they are doing a lot of good things but one thing that they be able to make when they say how they will communicate to their players and even to the supporters for supporters to know their not the echo. I want to believe that no another day out and I would have come and demand those things because they be me free say players no more vulnerable say club no Kotoko no son and the player ne Kotoko no nya asema ya na we tend to go to the club no more.
Now start say me okay as am catch.
Me can say now here. But me can say me
catch you say it's done.
It is done because but no communication wasn't other than that boy.
But you see the communication should go to the players.
But according to the producers, the players were complaining say we the Kotoko were not picking it in emergency.
They were aware.
When we are there conversation not producers
they were aware.
And then after program no. And when the next state Kotoko there they should be faster than the media.
The players were aware.
So I will challenge you because in the evening, in the afternoon,
you have the right to challenge.
In the afternoon, the producers, one of producers,
and sana ombe trolleten. Na omno madi ngoma wi.
Well, maybe then the players
maybe let's hold on.
No, Saturday and the players no.
Let's hold on there, maybe. And sana ebe trust asem dia kwa abontin. We have to meet your team and have a settled point. CMU New So Nyan ran Gosia, Montina said they were aware. The players were aware.
So players no more junior, so
Mean Chesa.
Because they followed up after the show, no, the producer decided to follow it up. And they placed a call to the players management.
Oh, not that one place we are going to go for.
Maybe I don't know why, but the players said as certificate
do you also believe that sometimes and then some people are players in an catch?
That's why maybe they are being disingenuous.
No, they can decide not to tell you.
Well, I can also take that.
Timbezem just say they had communicated to them.
But they are doing a lot of good things. Maybe direction more that professionalism are there. It should be out there more and quiet idea in a secrecy and will be able to ask, oh yeah,
Captain, Mamin Kasemba. Is when you are managing a club to the Kotokwa.
Yes, sir.
It is not your duty to communicate to the public, say, any player, honey, you know.
Oh, sir.
No. Only player didn't come over here. And no, and then 70 any arrangement with your player. You have to communicate to the public.
Oh, no, sir.
Maybe so. No.
Oh, sometimes because of
no
demand. For example,
you see, and then 79 you catch supporters. Media no I can almost so so they find a way to get certain information. And some will bring your club no catch omo.
But when it is that they are tight-lipped.
To say one example, and said there are reports say Manchester and Beleba, Beleba, have you heard from the clubs? But the media is reporting it.
I understand.
Are they late?
But what I'm saying is, sometimes the club deliberately decide to be tight-lipped. You know,
that is what they have. That's how you manage.
You can only pick it from the players. But I can also players say that should have called the club. Meanwhile, the club was not open to me. So how would I get the club side? So I will use the player no there no.
And I'm saying that so who could tia? You don't blame the club. Say club not check.
No, I would not blame the club.
I was a club not check and sign no comment. And I'm saying that this arrangement have been done with the players. And once the players have the team has sorted out with their players, it is not for them to decide what the media will discuss.
Because of time, I will let it move because as you can drag here, but time will
not be. I will say that's how drag.
No, you said that.
What I'm saying, there are certain decisions that management have taken.
Yeah.
And then you know say because workers. And if the workers decide so mudi or mon come on no conclusive management is slow, it's for them. But yen something in a be a certain on Asia. This is no so we are na atro ho letter. Baby, the player didn't come we say aha na de wagina. And no ma said yes some na communicate. The on person mo can.
I hope that is it. That is practice. That's the practice I hope. So my advice to the players is say who your player manager name that's what at this point now I'm pay team. Now trauma registration is close. I don't think you have anybody to blame. I'm talking about these two players. I want to say positive. I want to say Obi to say Saka. Any of the teams, so be also fana. Any of the team at the Bravo, Obina place to play. Because over there,
Saka has ambitions.
And you know, that's one ambition is all better than you. I'm in a to be a general and and Sana. That was our club. At that time, it was slow down. We progress.
I am some do example. Now for and if for any reason, so a path for CBS, Assam count,
meet you.
And I'm a family one. Odium do ye now a path for CBS, or money in your jume. I cut 3 days. A man say, well, registration period for. And you'll be an a frame. If you are not Obi Pem, Puna have an army crum, a Kumawu FM Pem. My mother said, "My prefer met nephew for 1 year."
So Ube wait.
So exactly. So if you are not have a team per Saka, but you are Saka ambitions, no. And now a macho.
So Ube has ambitions all day nephew and macho and all day nephew. No slow down.
Sometimes
there will be time to at least carry on. At least my man anyway. You are talking about ambition.
Thank you, sir.
So I'll be surprised to see.
Thank you, sir.
But it's a good thing.
One or 10 minutes. So that so only Kofi Ampambola.
Yeah. maybe we are almost in the time when I said maybe you need one of my commons.
Okay.
But I think the minister can't say me
Congress or other thing.
Omar Stadium.
What's that baby?
Sometimes
What's that over stadium at my baby?
Yet what I say,
And your minister in a castle busy stadium more baby. Ano. Samote, no one.
Today,
now can so said that they won't answer so busy.
Unya,
Nadia 7 on my timelines. What's that time of business say?
Onyan,
ABS, on my timeline so busy stadium say, oh my God,
as I say, one pool, Omunya contract for Bob.
now the cat is so busy.
Now you go to
Now, Ben, what should we believe him now?
and says,
What should we believe him now?
who will see 10 minutes? I don't believe for the more determined.
Now, some make us no one on them. They can say, me come in the house, hope I don't believe.
The things
Men, I'm saying, because
is going on as a minister.
Okay,
and almost about Yasare said he is the best player for the Blasters in the car. The GF in the ministry. GF almost a criteria.
Black Stars best player.
Yeah, until
Nasa Runyaka.
Born a mame documents in the man and not yet this is one case, meaning say if there been any other case be mass and pop up.
Just cause.
Regards to players, just cause termination.
Okay.
This had to do with we are near Kotokoya Motu. Kotokone Oka Kelvinando. At the point in Kelvinando, Abbas Mohammed Mo, a Momuko Diska Kessia Pay Free Kotoko Player Status Committee. Now, according to this, based on this ruling, if there's any other ruling, if the club don't register a player, the player is not a free agent. According to this ruling.
Now, it's legitimate.
Yes.
For an established professional who has featured in less than 10% of the class officer matches in a season,
exactly,
to terminate his contract
less than 10%.
by applying to the players' status committee to be granted free agency on the ground of sporting just cause. So just cause justify
less than 10%.
Yeah.
So if the club now register out this window, they can register at the next window. So you can only apply for this. So when season now become matches is not up to 10%. Which me apply for
10% new so because our league near about 34.
Yes.
34. Or the man say FA Cup ni bibi ankan.
So looking at the
man 10
matches.
And I am total 6 matches.
Yes. It's a club now register first rounder.
And over 4 matches are more than less than 10%.
Less than with me.
Debbie? 40, about
40. Yes, 4.
Less than 10.
Less than. So in this case, Abbas Muko apply for just cause say they have terminated their contract with Kotoko. Kotoko and Diomomra so Muntiomaka. And in their case, Kotoko did not register them the entire season.
Yeah.
First round, second round, you know,
window, not 10% for
10% for the season. In the man register this season, all the qua endure less than 10%.
Okay.
So unless this ruling necessary, and this was a ruling a player club and register, adequate G is free club. And this is what they just once you sign a contract with the player must enjoy more than 10% of the game. In TBA, because they understand that you might not register a player because of medical reasons. In TBA, a player because of medical reasons, man register.
They show say a case by case.
Yes.
And that sporting sanctions shall not be imposed, though compensation may be.
Yes. John boys, no salary now Canada mom. Kotoko case was that they were paying the boys' salary.
Okay.
Now come Omudomoka woman to us the year. Sa can entry or more come 1 year. But boys now can. Yeah, or more judge or more con. Did be 2 years.
Okay.
It's a quite register this season. Now next season is one. Go bet me apply. At the salary nina. But what 1 year no. See I register this season near Tiao Kama 1 year no sunkrana.
Thank you. All right. Senior Kwaba.
That's it, bro.
I'm real. Me and China come. I'm who ask me who not to. I do now. They say we have more office, man.
A boss, more.
And that's a whole space, no? What's it? What's the okay.
Chairman, bribery allegation be now banned later.
Oh, him.
Yeah, they lose to $5 something million dollars because of match fixing. No. Sata ye discuss
2021 asem. As good case no o ba bi na.
Na nyina ekoso enti o mu hwem nyenka ho asem yi. Na one thing say Ashmini Kotokunia Bedia.
Na unim ni dia na.
Oh, me no ade nyame ame secretary me boss. Ye ni aye ho.
Okay.
Endi nyame kan say
who has me popo kaka.
Oh, na mo na hu ye me edu kranti na no wondimi ntra ondo.
As me don fam number ho.
Obusa no kwachi na na
wait ma hand mo mi no.
Oh, David wondimi kra. Say de o mo titi na twam o.
Oh, okay.
Kasabre e ba nko mo di ahihia so lolo abila.
It's all my hambre.
Dede o ba ya bre o enu wa what he has for the to me.
As me akwaba.
Edi
na anope.
O tra no pa. Eni e kwa ye donation e wa da kuja achi.
Ayi regional
secretary council no. Na ne memory da ya
special meeting.
Alex Menu die no. Enti secretary member bia momaden so o tra no pa. Ye be hia wa da kuja achi.
Alex Menu die be ba be jan.
Na ne memory dance ye special meeting no so. Wo mo nyina ba
champion chairman.
E mo ne modern say obema ye at least nipa miinu.
Champion chairman Alex Menu.
Obia mo modern so ba 100 Ghana cedis so. Na de kitaba.
Ye chiatiefo ne supporters nyina ye wa ha democracy match na egusu.
Democracy match. E china week na e china chimo.
O china week.
Hey, na my ready.
Oh, I ready. Sentina Yambo China ye bo Accra City tournament no.
Okay.
Nse Vision ne Port City.
Na so mo ma ho di nu kotoko ana.
Oh, say mo ho di ndu say ye na ye training guy itimi host tournament. So ye training guy itimi host tournament.
Nyo mo ni wadi. Who want to tournament ana ni mbo.
As America for a host World Cup. Okay. Because of more facilities. To so baby abut host tournament.
2 against 1 to the mo man.
Ye na ye host. Ye
go facility.
Ye go promo. Coach class pitches in we start as pitches in. So me say what driver na nkofo driver for bia kaka ko sunyane. O fa driver for fra so hey me ko sunyane kwa nya. The card free nsam. On fa so esi bia mra. Nti coach start as pitches in nya. Coaches na mo kan nyina board no mbom. O se pitches in nya. O South Africa na pitches in nya. Wa Champions League. So on
about final.
The final wa ba won ye. So nti ni o start as pitches in nya dia. Ye
the pitch na maninka.
Na pitches nya league na bobo no pitches nya nti ubetuma be control Ghana for say yenko nyina pitches ansa na wo abo
se obia ye ne die
ana onyo ni nkwa no broni aba no form was league no do so
bon na e broni a wa bo Champions League final
wa bo African Champions League final say you no funu bi so ma bo Champions League final so
yeah mo bo black papa
so onu dia won kasa ye de yes next week Friday ye back rumba ye fa ni agro ye players no say
na pitch no aye makohwe aye kama.
Oh, my last year quite na amugu sunsu. But say I won't say Afu kakra. But I say we are mudoka. But
so we are no more.